Guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Today we're going to talk about all the products that I pulled in last week's Makeup Basket Monday series, and then we'll have some new products that we're going to be playing with this week, which they're all brand new to me, so everything that I'm going to be playing with this week is going to be exciting to play with. So the first thing I want to talk about is the blush palette that I used this week. This is the Smashbox LA Lights palette. It's a big old palette. You do get 12.6 grams of product, which is also 0.44 ounces total in this palette. I think that's a pretty good amount of product, to be honest with you, because you're getting a lot of blushes, you're getting some bronzers, you're getting a highlight, some highlights in here. I can speak. So these are all considered highlights on this side here. These five are blushes, and then this one right here is your bronzer. So you do get a little bit of everything. I think it'd be perfect to travel with for the summer. These swatch amazingly, they wear amazingly. I typically get about a 4 to 6 hour wear time out of these just because my face kind of eats up makeup, so it's not anything that's going to be super long lasting on my type of skin. But those who have normal skin, who your face doesn't eat your makeup, you may get a longer wear time out of these. I just think they're very beautiful. I like to kind of blend them together. I like to wear them separately. It's just one of those things you can kind of play around with your makeup. Perfect for travel, like I said, because it's a nice sturdy packaging. It does like connect close. What is that called? Like zip, not zip, but it's like snaps close. So it snaps close. It's nice sturdy packaging. I feel like this would be a perfect travel palette for the summer, and it does have a giant mirror. The mirror is the same exact size of the palette. So like I said, great travel palette. The next thing is the Casey Holmes. This is the Spotlight palette. This is the gold one. I used a ton of Smashbox products this past week, so I have a lot of Smashbox to review with you guys. So here's what it looks like on the inside. It's a nice pretty colored palette, but the only thing is I don't think that this is anything that's going to be like, if you're looking for like the Anastasia glow type of a highlighter, this is not it. This is more of a subtle glow. It's not super subtle, so you're definitely going to be able to tell you're wearing a highlight. So here's what they look like. I'll swatch them. But it's not anything wham bam in your face. So I like this palette, but honestly, I don't feel like it's anything extraordinary. I think it's a very pretty palette, but like I said, it's a little bit on the average side for me. And I know a lot of you guys are probably going to hate me for that, but honestly, I just don't feel like that it's anything extraordinary. Maybe it's just me. Could be. The next thing is the, whoops, here it is. I thought I lost it. This is the Smashbox Cover Shot Golden Hour palette. So here's what it looks like on the outside. This is the one that if you flip it, like if you do this, it looks like it's like blowing up, which is pretty cool. I like that little, I'll see if I can get it closer for you. So it's pretty cool. Looks like, I guess like a firework going off or something. I'm not even sure. And then here's what the inside of the palette looks like. It's a very, very pretty palette. I love all the colors in here. You do get some bronzy shades, you get some purpley shades. I love all the colors. Now, the only two mattes in this entire palette are the two bigger ones at the top of the palette. Those are your mattes. The rest of these are like satin type of shades. So if you like a satin shaded palette, then you're definitely going to love this. But if you're someone who's like me, who you're a little bit more up there in age and you're concerned about wrinkles and you don't really like putting satins in your crease and things like that, then you're not going to love this as much as you think you would. I think this needs to have a couple more mattes. I think if it had like a transitional matte, then it would be a lot better, like a crease matte. I think it'd be a lot better. But for me, I just think it's an okay palette. I'm going to definitely use it. I don't think it's terrible. It has pretty good wear time, especially with a primer. I'm not going to get rid of it or anything like that because I do like it, but I don't love it. So if you were looking at getting these, I would definitely check to see how many mattes are included into the palette before you pick one up. That's just my opinion though. Some of you guys may love all the satin type of shades, and that's something that maybe interests you. So if you like the satin shades, then that would be a palette you would definitely be interested in. The next thing are my lip products. I had 3 lip products that I tested out this week. 2 of them were by Covergirl and 1 was by Estee Lauder. The 2 by Covergirl, I have the Kitty Cat Matte. I keep saying that wrong. This is the Kitty Purry color. I love this shade. It's very, very pretty. This is This is a shade that I feel like is perfect for the springtime. I am wearing the Estee Lauder one on my lips today because all the colors I picked out I felt like were very appropriate for the spring. The next one is the Estee Lauder, and this is in the shade Powerful. Again, this is a very perfect shade for the spring, so here is Powerful. That's like a pink too that I feel like is good on my lips, because a lot of pinks I feel like make my teeth look yellow, or they just don't look right on me. They're almost like that Barbie pink, and that just doesn't look good on me. The other shade I have here is the Covergirl Divine Wine, and this is number 372. This is like a purpley shade. I think you could wear this for the fall or the spring. Honestly, I don't really go by that. I don't go by makeup rules. Are there really rules in makeup? No, because you wear what you want to, you wear what makes you happy. So I just think that they're really pretty for spring though. I think if you're looking for a nice bright color that's not too saturated, that's gonna like take over your face, I feel like those are really good ones. They definitely stain too. And the next product I tested out this week was the Stila Magnificent Metals in Ballet Baby. I love this shade right here. I feel like it does such a good job of putting a pop of color on your eyelids. Here's what it looks like. It really shimmers really, really well. I was told not to take a brush into these, so I think I may have goofed when I was trying these out on the Get Ready With Me. So, because evidently taking a brush into these once you've applied them to your eyelids helps to create more fallout. If you do not touch them after you've done it, that you do not get as much fallout. So just to let you guys know that, because I know I showed you guys me like putting a brush into it, so that's evidently not the greatest idea. The next thing is the Smashbox Camera Ready BB Cream, and this is definitely a BB cream. It's nothing like a CC cream or anything like that. It doesn't have very good coverage. It's perfect for the summer though. If you don't have a whole lot of stuff that you want to cover, I think this is a really good one for summertime. But this does have an SPF of 35 into it too. I'm not sure about the flashback or anything like that on it because it does have an SPF. I have no idea. I didn't even check that out, to be honest with you. But I feel like it is a good one. It's just not anything that's full coverage. So for me, I'm probably not going to keep this just because I do have some acne scarring and things like that I like to kind of cover. So if I'm going to use a BB cream, I'd rather use the It Cosmetics CC cream. I prefer that one because it has better coverage. It does have an SPF and I just feel like it wears better. So this is something that's probably going to be decluttered from my collection. The next thing is the CoverGirl. This is the brow plus liner little powder thing. So it comes in like this little tube here and you can hear the ball shaking in it. This stuff is pretty good. I was actually surprised how well this works. You can definitely wear it as a liner. You can definitely use it in your brows. I just think it's a really cool, unique item. So I'm not used to seeing something that's like a powder form that you can use like that, quite like that. So I think it's really cool. It'd be perfect for travel because it is a powder, so you don't have to worry about having a liquid with you. Because you guys know when you're on those planes, you gotta count your liquids. So that would be a good one to travel with. I really do like this and it worked well in my brows. I didn't feel like it was too bold. You can definitely go a little bit bolder, but it didn't feel like it was too bold for my brows. Really did like this. So that is everything that was new in my makeup basket that I used last week. So now we're going to get into the products I'm testing out this week. The first thing is the primer that I'm going to be playing with this week. This is the Sephora Beauty Amplifier. This is supposed to help to make an afterglow primer and luminizer. So it's an afterglow primer and luminizer. I purchased this at Sephora in my new Sephora look, the one that's near me now. So I was excited to see this because I have not even seen this online. I'm sure it is now online. I don't even know, to be honest with you. After I got it, I was like, I don't even think I've ever heard anybody talk about this. I'm gonna give you a little swatch of it on my other hand because this hand here is full of like sparkles and stuff. But it definitely does have a little bit of illumination to it, so you can see that it's going to illuminate your skin, which is perfect for me because I do have very, very dry skin. And someone with very dry skin, you guys know that anything that helps to illuminate your skin really helps to make it look less dry and less cakey. So I really like something that's very illuminating. The next product I'm going to be using is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Beauty Express for brows and eyes. So you're supposed to be able to use this for your brows and for your eyes. I have not swatched this yet, so hopefully it works for me. I don't know if they had different shades. I'm pretty sure there were different shades when I purchased this. Yeah, there are different shades. So here's what it looks like on the inside. You do get like a little kit here to help you do your brows. So I may have to do a little video to show you guys if that actually works. The kit, like the little tools that come inside of here. And you do get like a waxy product and you get two powder products. So I'm excited to try this out and see how good it is. I'm hoping it's good because again, this is something I think that I will definitely travel with this summer because it's easy to travel through in my makeup bag, and I don't have to worry about like a brow pencil or something breaking and then I'm done. I have nothing else to use for the summer. This would be great for traveling. I'm like tongue-tied today. The next thing I'm going to be using is something I got in my Ipsy bag. This is the Estee Lauder. This is the Double Wear Makeup to Go, and I have it in the shade Ivory Beige. So hopefully it matches my skin. I haven't even tried this out yet. I'm hoping it does because I don't know. So the color is on the back of here, and it does have the little sticker and a little poof in here. So I'm going to test this out this week and see if it's any good for my skin. I love the Estee Lauder Double Wear. I do have that in like the original bottle. I like that a lot, so I'm hoping this will be just as good because again, this is something that's compact, easy to travel with, something I probably will end up throwing in my purse if it actually matches my shade, so that'll probably go in my purse. I got that on Ipsy, so if you have Ipsy points, make sure you check out their little rewards center so that you can get some things with your reward points. That was free for me, but I know it did come in a lot of people's bags, so I know that's a pretty cool item to get into your bag. I was like, wow, that's impressive. The next thing I'm going to be playing with this week is the Becca Prismatic Amethyst highlighter. So here's what the highlighter on the outside looks like, the packaging. And then here is the actual little space saucer. You guys know that's what they look like. They look like little space saucers. And then on the inside, here is what the powder itself looks like. It's a nice very pale purple shade. It's not nothing dramatic to where I'd be like, oh my gosh, she's wearing purple on her face. It doesn't look anything like that, so I'm hoping that'll work good for me. I've heard some good and bad things about it, but mostly good. The next thing I'm going to be playing with this week is the Nars Narsissist Loaded Eyeshadow Palette. So here's what the outside looks like. It's a nice gold packaging. And then on the inside is, I love this palette. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. I'm just hoping it's not so bland because it's a very, you'll see, it's a very ordinary looking colored palette. So hopefully the colors actually come off looking beautiful and they blend really well. Let's keep our fingers crossed because that's expensive. The Nars products are very expensive, but I feel like they're worth it for the most part. Most of the products that I've tried from Nars I feel like are definitely worth it, so I'm excited to play with that and try it out. The next thing I'm going to be playing with this week is the Sephora Contour Blush Set. So this is something that they're selling right now on Sephora if you're interested in it. I've heard really good things about this palette, so I'm excited to try it out. Here's what the outside looks like. I was surprised too by how well made the packaging is. I feel like it's pretty sturdy packaging. I was expecting like cardboard, but it's definitely not. You do get some different types of blushes in here. You get lots of different shades. This one here looks like it might be a blush topper because it's got a lot of shimmer to it. Actually, these two do too, and this one. So I don't know. We'll have to test it out and see how good it is. I have no idea. I have not tried this or played with it or anything yet. The next thing I'm going to be playing with this week is the Tarte. This is the Maneater Self-Sharpening Eyeliner, and it says Auto Tellable. What the heck does that mean? I think that just means self-sharpening. Anyway, so here's what it looks like. This is just a cute little leopard print packaging. And oh my gosh, I can't get it open. Oh, it says turn. Yeah, don't twist, don't pull it off. You have to turn it. So it sharpens itself. It's not a liquid liner. It's just a more of a cream liner. So I want to try that out this week because I'm thinking I may end up taking a cream liner with me while I travel, but I don't know. I'm still testing out things to see what I'm going to take with me when we go on our cruise. Our cruise is getting very, very close now. We're getting to the countdown where I need to start pinpointing exactly what I'm going to take. The next thing I'm going to test out this week is the Balm Meet Matte Hughes. This is the 6 mini long-lasting liquid lipsticks. So you get 6 different shades in here. So I want to test these out because I'm getting ready to do a lipstick declutter. I'd like to get my lipstick down to a minimalistic type of lipstick because I have so many and I don't think I need that many. I only have 1 set of lips, so I'm going to try to declutter that quite a bit. So I'm going to test these and see if I like them. If I don't, then I'm going to go ahead and put them in my declutter. I don't know though. I don't know if I should test these because maybe I should go through what I have and then determine if I should even open this. You guys let me know in the comment section if you think I should test these or if I should just pull another lipstick product until I've done my declutter and then decide if I'm going to try these or not. I don't know what I want to do because if I don't try them, then I could pass them along to someone else. If I do try them, I'd have a harder time passing them along because this is like a lipstick tube where it's going to have to put the little doe foot applicator down into it. So I don't know what I want to do with that yet. But anyway, that is everything that I'm going to be testing out this week. I'd love to know what you, oops, you know what? I forgot one thing right here. I just remembered. The concealer I'm going to be playing with this week is the Perricone No Concealer Concealer. This is actually very interesting. I tried this out once, so this is something I've already tried once. It smells very strange. It smells a little bit like tea tree, and I don't know if there is tea tree in it. I'm going to have to look up the ingredients. But it does have an SPF of 35 in here, so that's important, especially right now, this time of the year. So anyway, that again, now we're finally finished with everything. So that is everything I'm going to be testing out this week. I'd love to know if you're doing your Makeup Basket Monday along with me, what products you've pulled for this week. Did you find some new products that you're like, look, I'm going to test these out this week? Or are you doing it more on a bi-weekly basis? Are you doing like every 2 weeks you're testing out new products? I'd love to hear how you're doing it because I'm thinking about changing it up a little bit since summer is here and both of my kids are home, and I think that maybe we want to spend a little bit more time doing things instead of testing so many things out and trying to get these videos filmed. So I may have to cut back on my videos for the summer, but I'm not positive yet, so don't quote me on it yet. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'd love to hear what, like I said, what you're using this week. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, I'll catch you guys later.